welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC Davo. With me today, we have Kells.
Fine, how are you?
Good. We have Andy.
The hell was that? Hello, ladle bringers.
And we have the Sensei Neil.
Hey, everybody. Hey, you guys want to play trivia?
Uh-huh.
Sure. Yes.
Well, let's do it. Each week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories of 4 questions each. Each question is worth 10 points. There may be a few bonus points thrown in here and there, and then there's a final question, which is worth up to 100 points. And today's theme is another mystery.
Man, you just
mystery
rolling out the
themes.
mysteries, man.
So the way the mystery is going to work is each of the 6 categories has something in common. Each of the 4 questions within a category have something in common, and then each of the 6 categories will point you towards the theme of the show. So what we're going to do is the first one of our players who thinks they know what the theme is will send me a private message on our private Slack channel. And if they're right, I'll let them know, and that'll give them a heads up, and they'll get 20 bonus points.
Boom.
If they're wrong, they will have used up their only guess. You only get 1 guess, so make sure you have a pretty good idea. So the first correct answer gets 20 points. The second correct answer gets 10 points, and the third correct answer gets 5 points. So obviously, if the first 2 of you get it wrong, and the last person waits till the very end and get it right, then they'll get the 20 points.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sounds fair.
I'm in.
All right. So category 1, question 1. What popular actor is rated to fly 11 different types of jets, owns several planes, including a Boeing 707, and lives at an actual airport?
Locked in.
Locked in?
I can only think of one actor that flies, but I don't know if they live in an airport or if they fly something that big. I'm locked in.
All right. Let's start with Kells.
Morgan Freeman.
Devo?
John Travolta.
Andy?
John Travolta.
Correct answer is John Travolta. So you can actually look up his, you can find his house on Google Maps. And it's really kind of interesting. There's like this runway, and then there's a bunch of houses around the runway, and they can drive their planes. They can taxi their planes from the runway to their house. So it's like really wide roads. And if you find John Travolta's house, there's like 3 planes parked in big garages in his house. It's pretty interesting.
I know Harrison Ford also flies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had the same thought, but I think Harrison Ford's more small planes. I knew John Travolta could fly big ones.
And he also crashes more than John Travolta.
Yes.
So there's that.
And for the pedants out there, he's donated the Boeing 707 to a Australian airplane museum because it was originally an Australian Airlines plane.
Oh, cool.
Nothing but class.
All right. Question 2. What former child actor was appointed by George H.W. Bush to be the U.S. ambassador to Czechoslovakia in 1989?
Locked in?
Czechoslovakia.
Child actor.
To be clear, Devo, they were not a child when they were appointed to be an ambassador.
Oh, well, thank you.
At that point, they were already a former child actor.
Thanks. I love Haley Joel Osment off my guest list.
Man.
I see checks.
Czechoslovakia.
I don't know why I see checks as funny. It shouldn't be, but it is.
It's a good one. Just roll with it, man. All right. I'm locked in with a guess.
All right. Have a former child actor.
Okay. Devo?
Dana Plato. Going.
Wow.
Why that strikes me as
Wow, dude,
That's
too
cool.
soon.
No,
Too
it's
soon.
not. It's 40 years ago.
Well, no, she was
No.
still in rehab at that point, I think.
Yeah.
Who is this?
She played the daughter on Different Strokes and kind of went off the rails. She was the poster child of bad child acting wives. Like she got into drugs. She did Playboy. She did a video game that was like motion, not like you know, they have the actors portraying you click it and they do what they want you to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak English, I swear. Well, it was the first video game that got banned because it was like a horror themed video game and you could kill these people, and it led to the ratings on games.
It's the MPA. No, it's not MPAA. It's
MSRB.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. This game led to that and had Data Plato in it. So if any of you ladlers out there remember the name of the game, throw it on the Discord or send us a tweet.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that.
All right. So Data Plato is our first guess. Andy?
On the good ship, Lollipop will bomb your cities from far atop. Shirley Temple.
And
That wasn't 89.
Dude,
It's her last gig.
No way.
Yep.
I thought I heard, but I thought she was earlier.
I went with Shirley Temple.
900.
It's an old child actor.
That's a...
Well, you understand, in her early acting career, she was a child.
I think we get the concept of children,
Well,
guys.
I'm not sure if you do. Your guesses have been kind of all over the place.
Anyway, the correct answer is Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple.
Technically, she was Shirley Temple Black at the time.
Did Kells answer?
Yeah, he said Shirley Temple also.
Oh,
No, he
okay.
did
I didn't hear
not.
that.
He's a fibber.
I mean, it was better than what I thought originally, which was Macaulay Culkin, just because he was kind of hot at the time. But
Question 3. What 5-time Emmy Award-winning game show host was the host for Rock and Roll Jeopardy from 1998 to 2001?
I did not know there was a Rock and Roll Jeopardy. I don't know where I was.
this feels trappish,
This does feel trappish.
right?
Would I do that to you?
Yes. And laugh about it.
Yeah.
Well, not even laugh, just giggle. All right.
I'd like to think it's more of a chuckle than a giggle.
Oh, look, they all got him. So that's why he started playing the sweep clips, so the audience didn't hear him go hee 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 when he beat us.
I'm locked in with the only thing that makes sense.
I got my finger
to
on
me.
the sweep button too.
You should. This is good. I'm locked in.
So, Andy, what's your answer?
Alex Trebek.
Kels?
Alex Trebek.
And Devo.
Alex Trebek.
The job of a chimney sweep comes with a great
Son
deal
of
of
a-
responsibility.
I was sure I'd figured out the theme for this first group, too.
So, what if I told you that season 41 of this show was just started airing a few days ago?
Good Lord.
Season 41.
Mm-hmm. Of the show that he's actually won his Emmys for.
So it's Pat Sajak?
No.
Is it Survivor?
Yeah.
Who's the host of Survivor?
Jeff Probst.
Jeff Probst.
Oh, would not have gotten that in a trillion years. Never heard
Not
of
at
it.
all.
Okay, well, there goes my idea for the first round. No idea where this mystery theme's going, and I'm already pissed.
Andy.
I
pace
can't
yourself,
wait to
man.
see Andy in an escape room.
Oh, yeah.
This puzzle sucks. Let me out. I want my money back.
All right. Question 4. What quarterback was ranked by 24/7 Sports as one of the 5 most hated NFL players of all time and was ranked by USA Today as the second best player of all time?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in?
Because Lord knows I hate him.
Kels,
Tom Brady.
Devo,
Tom Brady.
and Andy.
Tom Brady.
The correct answer is Tom Brady.
You know why everybody hates Tom Brady?
Because he's not human.
Because he's exceptional
He's a demon.
at his sport. He's a handsome man, and he's married to a supermodel. He's like got everything that every little boy in America wanted, and he's had it for years, and he just keeps doing it and rubbing it in everybody's faces, and it hurts us all. And I've had enough of Tom Brady.
So I was just checking my direct messages on Slack, and I don't see anything yet. So
Yeah.
So at the end of round 1, Andy has 30, and Davo and Kels both have 20.
And all of us are lost.
Well, let's see if category 2 helps.
Okay.
There's a little bit of vexillology going on in this category.
Oh, yay.
All right.
Question 1. What country's flag features an Arabic inscription above a sword?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Davo.
Saudi Arabia.
Andy.
Saudi Arabia.
And Kels.
The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Your answer is Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Mr. Spork will show off. It's his Saudi Arabia, all right, to settle down.
Question 2. What country's flag includes 27 stars representing its states and districts arranged as constellations?
This is
It's constellations. This should be easy.
Locked in?
locked in.
Are they arranged in the shape of a big leaf? No.
And very close together.
Is it the maple leaf constellation? All right, I'm locked in with. I'm just grabbing a country that I don't know what their flag looks like, so maybe I'll get lucky.
That could be any flag, Andy.
Wow.
Andy, what's your answer?
Peru.
Oh,
Kels?
Brazil.
Devo.
Brazil.
Correct answer is Brazil.
Really?
So close. So close.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was like, Andy's on the continent and everything.
Man, he threw that dart real close.
Yeah.
You know, all my brain was just racing through countries and imagining their flag, and I wasn't getting any closer. And so the first country I got to that I just absolutely stalled on was Peru. Like, okay, I don't know what that flag looks like. I'm going.
I
Peru.
stalled on that last week.
That's right.
So technically, it's the way the constellations would have looked above Rio de Janeiro in 1889.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because at the time Rio was the capital. But since they've moved their capital, right, Kels?
to Brasilia.
That's right.
I learned that in a horrible horror movie.
Which one?
I still know what you did last
Horror
summer.
movie.
I still know what you did that last summer. Ooh.
Yes, sequel.
Yeah, I saw that in the theaters.
Ooh.
Man.
How long are they going to continue that theme? Like in 10 movies later, I almost forgot, but then I remembered where I wrote it down what you did last summer.
I almost forgot. That's hilarious.
Thank you, by the way, to our new Patreon supporter for allowing us to do this nonsense every damn week.
All right. Question 3. What country's flag was designed by student leaders and activists in 1970 in room 108 of Iqbal Hall at Dhaka University?
Locked in?
I think I got this right only because of George Harrison, but I don't understand one aspect of this question, but I'm just
And I'm locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Kels.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Devo.
I got the Bangladesh.
Andy.
Bangladesh, George Harrison's song. Bangladesh.
Correct answer.
Why
is
did it sound like
Bangladesh.
Spider-Man? Bangladesh. It's a small country in Asia. Floods a lot. Cool flag. So many people. Bangladesh. Look out.
So many people, look out.
And if they haven't solidified their national anthem, I think we should.
Yeah, we
should
really did stumble
contribute
upon
that.
something. No, but Harrison wrote a song for Bangladesh, for the concert for Bangladesh when, was it a typhoon or something? They had some natural disaster. It was one of the first benefit concerts.
They flood
ever.
a lot. It's in the national anthem.
Along with all the people. Watch out. So, what was it that you had a question about, Andy?
Oh,
Look out.
Oh, because I thought Bangladesh. You know what? Doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Your opinion matters, Andy. Please.
No. I'm confused by Bangladesh didn't have a flag before 1970.
Might have had a different flag.
I think they weren't independent yet.
Yeah.
See, I thought they were independent by the 1960s. And that's why I was a little thrown off by 1970. But I might be wrong with when they got their independence.
Yeah, they didn't turn 18 until 1970, and then they got their independence.
They kept having to ask India for the keys to the car.
They declared independence from Pakistan in 1971.
Okay.
All right. Question 4. The most populous country in Africa has a flag with 3 stripes. The 2 matching stripes on the outside represent the country's natural wealth, and the white middle stripe represents peace and unity. What country is this?
Locked in.
Oh, come on, man.
So,
Locked in.
again, I could shorten it by saying, what's the most populous country in Africa?
I don't know.
If I know my good friend Davo, he's juggling 4 right now.
Yeah.
Are any of them right?
Who knows?
One of them is. He's juggling the right answer.
Oh, wow.
I'm
But
not
if
so
I
sure.
know my good friend Davo, he's going to pick the wrong.
Wow.
It's just I feel like this one you'll miss it by a hair. It'll be the one that you would have gone
right.
with had I not said this.
No, I'm going to go with my first instinct.
I think you're just
Locked
playing
in.
mind games now, Kels.
Maybe we'll find
Possibly.
out. Tune in next week, people.
All right. Devo.
Nigeria.
Andy.
Wakanda.
And Kels.
Wow, Davo, I'm so proud of you. It is Nigeria.
Woo!
Correct answer is Nigeria.
Woohoo! I like
I
some
feared
flags.
I feared you were leaning more towards Egypt or South Africa.
Those two in Algeria.
I knew
My
you were
God.
juggling.
You're in the head.
I was thinking maybe Morocco or Ghana. Maybe.
Oh, yeah?
Flipping those. Yeah.
Ghana's
For
tiny.
you. Yeah. But you can pack a lot of people into a small place. Ask New
You sure
Jersey.
can. Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Okay, Devo, your new assignment is to come up with an anthem for a different country every week.
Got it. I'm in.
All right. At the end of round 2, Andy has 50. Devo and Kels both have 60.
60 piece.
And my message box is still empty.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I have
okay.
not the slightest
Oh, man,
idea
this is
what's
just-
going on.
This is crazy.
All right. Category 3. What former Manhattan disco was infamous for the rampant drug use and sexual activity as well as its celebrity guest lists?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Andy.
Studio 44. What?
Oh, please keep going, Sensei.
Go ahead, Kels.
Studio 54.
And Devo.
Son of a...
Studio 54.
It is Studio 54, which is upstairs from the less famous Studio 44. I believe it was on 54th Street. All right, question 2. What was the name of the strip club that Tony Soprano used for an office?
Oh, shoot.
Locked in.
I watched the first few seasons of that when it came out, but I haven't watched
man.
it since then.
I'm kind of surprised that my compatriots dove headfirst to yet another gangster thing.
Andy, the name of this strip joint was inspired by a line from The Godfather.
All right, I'm locked in.
I can only imagine what Dave wrote down.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's going to say it's the horse head or something.
I ain't no band leader. Strip club.
Sonny said it.
Ah, crap. Sonny didn't say this, but it's funny. So that counts.
Yeah, I'm going to punt.
Oh, Andy.
I know. I
laid
know.
it up for you.
I got all I could think of something like Bada Bing or something. I got nothing.
Kills, what's the answer?
Andy, what was the last thing you just said?
Bada Bing.
That's what I wrote down on my paper. It's the bada bing.
No,
Devo?
I just want Andy to marinate for maybe like 10 seconds.
I swear to God, I thought it was too on the nose and almost quasi-racist kind of. It's an Italian kind of caricature. And so I was embarrassed that that's all I could come up with. So I decided to punt.
Your wokeness cost you 10 points.
Yep.
What cost you 10 points, Devo?
Cannolis.
Okay.
Cannoli.
I had a feeling it was going to have something to do with cannoli.
Cannoli. Nice.
And Andy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Oh, Andy.
I got nothing on this theme. I know.
You said it.
These first two I've gotten wrong. I should have gotten right.
Okay, question 3. What was the name of the venue that Ricky Ricardo was employed at on I Love Lucy? And for a bonus, what was his signature song?
Oh.
But again, just to be clear, bonuses don't necessarily have anything to do with the themes, so don't let them throw you.
Locked in?
I'm locked in. I
got it.
very
There
little
it
to no
is.
clue.
Okay, Devo.
I said the Tropicana, and I don't know his signature song. I think I do, but I can't recall it.
Andy?
The Tropicana Club.
And no bonus?
No.
Kels?
Tropicana, and I believe the song was Babalu.
Oh,
Quick
yeah.
answer was a Tropicana Club, and his signature song was Babalu,
Oh, yeah.
which we've talked about on the show before.
Yeah.
And Jim
Cool.
Carrey sang it on Cable Guy.
All right, and our final question in this category. Club 33 is an exclusive private club that you can find at what particular locations in California, Japan, and China?
I'm locked in with a dumb guess.
Yeah, mine's is probably dumber. Locked in.
Locked in.
All right, Andy.
Airports.
Kels?
I said Disneyland.
Oh.
Devo?
I said the 33rd parallel.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, there's no sweep because one of you got it. Correct answer is Disney Parks.
Nice, Kels.
Mm.
I forgot there was a Disneyland in China.
Shanghai.
I wasn't sure about that one.
So it's a private club that has, at one point it had a waiting list of years to get into it. And it's basically the only place you can buy alcohol in Disney Parks.
Oh, wow.
All right. At the end of round 3, let's see, Andy has 60, Devo has 80, and Kels has 105.
Woo. This theme is eluding me.
I think I have the theme, and I'm afraid to say something yet. I need some confirmation.
Okay. Well, maybe this one will help. Category 4. What subarctic archipelago was the origin of a small horse breed and a small herding dog?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels?
Said Shetland.
Andy?
Greenland.
And Devo?
It's not Shetland. It's Shetland.
Correct answer is Shetland.
Crap. I thought for sure I had it because I knew what the theme was, and that's not right.
Question 2. What Grammy-nominated rock band is named after the brother of a former emperor of Austria? And I have an easy mode for half points if you need it.
Locked in.
I think I know.
Locked in.
And I have an easy mode if you need it.
Hey, Davo.
Yes.
I'm locked in.
If you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you.
Yeah.
The easy mode for you guys playing at home. The band's namesake was assassinated in 1914.
Hey!
Woo.
Crap.
Yeah. Andy, what's your answer?
I don't want to say.
So Ray Guy?
No, he
No,
can't do
I
that
already
again.
punted.
You locked in, so just
So you have to share.
Van Halen.
Oh, okay.
It sounded.
It's a name.
Deva
Franz Ferdinand.
and Kels.
Take me out, Franz Ferdinand.
Forgot all about that band.
Question 3. Who discovered penicillin?
Oh,
Come on.
because I get this person.
I know.
Confused
I get this person confused with someone else.
Locked in.
with polio.
Me too. I think I wrote down polio, but I haven't locked in yet, so I'm thinking.
Locked in?
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Deva.
Well, it was Salk for the longest time on my paper, but then I recalled Fleming.
Okay. Kels
At least I'm not alone. Fleming.
and Andy.
Dr. Fleming. I think as a man of science, Sensei, you respect the fact that I addressed him as he properly would be addressed, not Fleming as if they were some frat boy friend of theirs.
Mm.
Hang on a second. I gotta look something up.
I don't think he was a doctor, Andy.
I think he was.
Okay, Andy, I'm going to give you credit. I just looked up his biography. I don't know that he actually got a doctorate from anywhere. And I don't think he was a practicing physician. However, he was a biologist, and his name was Sir Alexander Fleming.
I am sure I've heard him referred. I don't know. Anyway, fair enough.
He may be. I'm not seeing that.
As long as I get the points at this point.
I'll give you the points. All right. And finally, who wrote the poem Old Lang Syne?
I think it was Dr. Fleming again.
He's a versatile man. I am going to punt. I know nothing. Jon Snow.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Kels.
Sinead O'Connor.
Andy.
I think you're thinking of 1970s soft rock Dan Fogelberg, who had a Christmas hit, Old Lang Syne, about meeting his old girlfriend in a grocery store on Christmas.
I just want to point it out that I'm the only one who respects the game by punting and not putting up with this ludicrousness.
Look
That
up,
my
Dan Fogelberg
competitors-
had a hit with Old Lang Syne.
Old Lang Syne's older than that, yo.
Not his song. He wrote a whole new one.
Anyway, so Devo punted.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
The correct answer is Robert Burns. Oh, sorry. Hang on.
When and how you sweep is a vital part of curling.
Let's not forget the important
I
part.
almost forgot.
Robert Burns, you say?
I did say Robert Burns.
Well.
Smithers.
All right. At the end of category 4, Andy has 70, Devo 110, and Kels 135.
Anybody's game.
Yeah.
No idea.
Which brings us to category 5.
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. The Kola Super Deep Bore is the deepest artificial point on the planet at about 7.6 miles or 12.2 kilometers. What country is it in? By bore, I mean it's a drill.
It's a drill?
Kola Super Deep Bore.
Borehole, yeah.
Locked in?
I'm locked in with a guess.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Let us start with Andy.
I vaguely recall this. This was a Russian thing during the Cold War, though I forget why they were doing it.
Okay.
So I said Russia.
Kels
I said Germany.
and Deva.
Australia.
The correct answer is Russia.
Oh, look at Andy.
The Kola Peninsula is up by Finland. And
Oh.
Oh.
yeah, Andy, they pretty much did it because they wanted to have the deepest hole.
Yeah, I almost said that. Like it was kind of like we're just going to see what happens kind of thing.
And I think if you ever listen to the Art Bell show, you might have heard someone who claims to have a recording of demonic voices coming out of that hole.
Don't need that.
But
Yeah.
of course, I don't think there's anybody sane that's ever called into that show. So
No.
anyway, question 2. What objects are associated with an event horizon which is defined as a boundary beyond which events cannot affect an observer?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Devo.
A black hole.
Kels.
Black hole.
And Andy.
Black hole.
Correct answer is black holes. And question 3. Live Through This and Celebrity Skin are the most popular albums by what mostly female 90s era alternative band?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Trivia Nugget, also the worst band ever.
I like them.
Oh, that's right, you do. Yeah, see?
Kels.
Because they're joyless. Because they're joyless.
Is it whole?
Andy.
Hole.
And Devo.
Hole.
Hole.
It's Courtney Love's band, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And finally, the 2003 film Holes was the film debut of what controversial young actor?
Locked in.
Locked in. That's a good movie. I like it.
It's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen the movie. I'm totally controversial. I'm trying to think of a young actor that'd be controversial.
I feel like this category is a little bit easier than some of the other ones were.
The only one I'm really confident on.
Controversial young actor. It suddenly came to me. Locked in.
Andy, go ahead.
Plato from earlier.
Dana Plato.
Dana Plato.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Devo.
Shia LaBeouf.
And Kels.
Shia LaBeouf.
Correct answer is Shia LaBeouf.
First, when Andy said Plato, I was like, the philosopher?
He's not controversial at all.
Well, he was in his day.
All right. So at the end of category 5, Andy has 100, Devo 140, and Kels 165.
What the hell is this theme?
Which brings us to category 6. What major sport has the most players on the field at a time at 36 total?
36.
36 total amongst all the teams on the field.
Locked in?
Locked in? No, it can't be it. Well, screw it. I've already locked in because no idea.
I feel like I should know this.
Oh, man. I'm struggling.
Yeah, this is tough.
Nothing else matters.
All right, I'm locked in with a horrific guess.
My guess is horrific.
It can't be worse than mine.
Okay, let's start with Devo.
Lacrosse.
Okay.
Ooh. That's a good.
Kels.
I say cricket.
And Andy.
NASCAR. There are 36 cars out there.
Are you an experiment in artificial stupidity?
Sure am.
The correct answer is it's not necessarily a major sport in the United States, but in Australia, it's very popular. It's Australian rules football.
Oh, the footy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Dang it.
Question 2. Mary Shelley was only 18 when she wrote Frankenstein as part of a competition between her future husband, Percy Shelley, and what other poet? And for a bonus, what year was it first published?
I'm so guessing. I'm locked in. I'm guessing on the year. I'm pretty confident on the poet.
Locked in. Just like a white
What the heck, man?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I don't know. These things just happen.
Oh, there it is. I had the year first, and I just came up with the poet.
Baby, who?
I can't get it.
Bangladesh, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, Bangladesh.
All right, Kels, what's your answer?
Well, since it was a competition, this poet came up with Dr. Funkenstein. It was George Clinton. And I think it was like 1817.
And one of the greatest album covers in the history of greatest album covers.
It's wonderful.
Andy.
I came up with the year first. I knew the year was 1818, and it took me a while, but I remembered it's Byron.
And Deva.
I said Byron, and I had the year wrong. I said 1836.
Correct answer is Lord Byron, and the year was 1818.
And it was called Prometheus initially, wasn't it? Or
it's modern day Prometheus?
Yeah, the full title was like Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Question 3. What noble gas has atomic number 18?
Locked in.
And to be clear, I assumed that kind of by the time we got to this point, you would know what the theme was, but not necessarily everybody has locked in with their guess on the theme yet.
It's either this one or this one. All right, I'm locked in.
Locked in.
And the day goes by.
Sing the song outside of singing. Ooh, baby. Ooh.
Said who?
All right, let's start with Andy.
Neon.
Deva?
I also said neon because it's the only noble gas I can remember.
That's the only one I know too.
And Kels?
So I was thinking it's either neon or argon, and I went with argon.
The correct answer is argon.
Son of a bloop and a bleep.
Wow.
That's the only noble gas you can think of?
Isn't that where the elves are from? Or the dwarfs?
No, Aragorn is
Aragon.
the king of men.
Right. Okay, there it is.
And you got Krypton, which is where Superman's from.
Right.
Yeah.
Neon, which was a small size Dodge, I believe.
Had one briefly. Our family called it the gumdrop.
Oh.
One more question. I'm 18 was the first top 40 song for what rock band in 1970?
I'm 18.
Band?
I'm 18.
Crap. What am I missing? Because I know the song, but
You can't think of the band?
I just wrote down a band. I'm locked in.
You know the answer, Andy, so just...
I'm locking in, but I'm a little confused. But I'm locking in.
I wish it was 18 in life because I'd know that one.
18 in life to go.
I'm locked in.
Actually, hold on. Now I got to figure that one out. Very bad metals band from the late 80s.
Uh-huh.
Starts with an S, doesn't it?
It does.
It's not Striper.
No.
Can I guess?
It has. It's a trashy kind of name.
Is it Styx?
No, it's not Styx.
Sticks? Is that what you said?
So, though they are a trashy band from the 80s, it starts with S. Oh, Devo. It's almost right there.
Yeah.
Slayer?
No.
Nope.
They're not trashy.
And
okay.
the name itself is trashy too.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
18.
Is it one word?
2 words.
2 words.
2 words.
Skid Row.
Skid
There it is.
Row with Sebastian
Skid Row.
Bach. She's so pretty.
That was gonna kill me.
Sebastian Bach had some cameos in the Trailer Park Boys, which was a funny show back in the day.
That is a funny show. Very Canadian show.
Extremely Canadian.
You hoser.
All right, let's start with Deva.
I said Kansas.
Kels?
It's at the Rolling Stones.
And Andy.
I'm a little troubled by immediately I thought of Alice Cooper, but I don't think of Alice Cooper as a band. I think of Alice Cooper as Alice Cooper.
Is it like a Sade thing where Sade is the band, but her name
I don't know.
is Sade?
So I'm waiting to find out.
Well, I don't know what your answer is.
It's Alice Cooper.
Okay. The correct answer is Alice Cooper, who is both the person and the name of the band.
Okay, I never knew that.
Well,
it's a Sade thing.
It's also been called the Alice Cooper Band or the Alice Cooper Group or just Alice Cooper.
The Alice Cooper Experience.
The Alice Cooper Quartet.
Alice Cooper and the Coopers.
Alice Cooper and the Pips.
There's only one set of Pips.
All right, so all 3 of you did get the theme.
All right.
Kels got it first.
Shoot.
And then Andy, and then Davo.
No. Piffle.
When did y'all get it?
Davo got it about 2.5 minutes ago. I think we had 2 questions left when Davo guessed.
I had it at the end of the third category and was about to type in my answer and decided to wait for the first question of the fourth category. And that's why I guessed Greenland, golf green. And when it was Shetland, it threw me way off. And then I waited for that entire category, and it wasn't until you got to the hole in the fifth category that went, now it's got to be golf.
So the funny thing is we'd already done the green part. So I realized last time that we didn't really go through them very well. So what did you guys get for the category for the first category?
I had
Nothing.
I have celebrities.
Okay.
As a celebrity golf tournament.
So picture these people in your head.
Okay.
Like what is Shirley Temple famous for in her looks?
Her haircut.
And her cheeks.
Oh, they all have dimples.
They all have dimples.
Oh,
John Travolta and Tom Brady have a pronounced dimple in their chin. Jeff Probst has huge dimples in his cheeks.
You sly dog.
Wow. Okay, was not going there.
Because golf balls have dimples.
Golf balls have
dimples.
Okay, and then category 2, what was the common theme there?
Green.
What?
I came up with this completely differently. So I was just writing general ideas in the column. Mm-hmm. And so the first group, I said celebrities. That's all I could come up with. The second group was they're all countries. The third group,
country club.
The third group is clubs. So I had celebrity country club, and right away I'm like, golf.
Andy.
It's got to be golf.
That is amazing.
And then
awesome.
the fourth category I was lost in, but then when he started the fifth category, the hole, I'm like, it's got to be golf.
Okay, well, so let's keep going. You were right. The category 3 wasn't too hard. They were all clubs, right? Mm-hmm. Like golf clubs, not country clubs. And then what was category 4?
The UK?
No, more specific.
Scotland.
Oh, the birthplace of golf.
The Shetland Islands are part of Scotland. Franz Ferdinand is a Scottish band. And then Fleming and Burns are both Scottish.
Mm.
Category 5 obviously was holes, and
dang it.
Category
you guys
6
are sharp, man.
6 was 18.
Yeah.
When did you get it, Kels?
He got it after category 3.
Yeah, after 3.
Oh, so you and I were like neck and neck, and then I got cold feet.
Yeah, I saw green and clubs. I was like, I'm pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Probst messed me up so bad. Curse you, Jeff Probst.
I guess since I'm a fan of his, or not a fan of Survivor, whenever I think of him, I think of his dimples. They're very pronounced.
I have to admit, that's one of those things I just don't notice in people.
All right. So with those bonus points, our final scores before our final question are Andy with 135, Davo 155, and Kels with 195.
Ooh.
Good job, Kels. Good job, Andy.
Yeah, I'm impressed, Andy. It's cool to get the right answer for the wrong reason.
I was about to say,
because in the end, it doesn't matter how you got it. You don't have to show your work to get the answer.
It's a celebrity country club.
Celebrity country club.
That is amazing.
All right. So, final question, worth up to 100 points. There have been 11 men who have won 7 or more PGA championships.
Oh.
Name 10 of them for 10 points each.
I know a fair amount
my
of these
brother.
people.
Can I call my brother? He's a friend of the show. He would love to do this. Or we could call Major.
Will Kels win again? Will Davo ever get out of the basement? We'll find out after this message.
While we cobble together some semblance of an answer to this final question, after this show, head on over to the Misinformation Trivia Podcast. It is a trivia podcast for ladies and gents who love cool trivia and sticking it to annoying teams at pub quizzes. Are you that annoying team? Would you like to not be an annoying team? Listen to them. They're a good show. Why am I always in the basement?
Let's find out.
I have a very comfortable 7 right now.
I'm in a really
I got a
comfortable
really
6.
strong 4.
There you go, Andy. Build it up.
Well, Andy, you only need to get 7 more than Kells to win.
Thanks. Thanks, Neil. Always there with a helping hand.
Davo has to get 5 more than Kells.
I'm not gonna. Need 2 more.
Same here.
I will be so astonished if I come up with 10.
My issue is I can't come up with golfers in like the 21st century.
These new cats.
These new, except for that asshole. That's just an asshole. DeCambeau, Bryson.
Oh, okay. He's like really new, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a total nozzle too.
Nozzle.
I feel like I can name the new guys and not be in danger of giving any answers away. So I know Rory McIlroy.
Yeah,
and is a Jordan somebody, right?
I knew Rory McIlroy because he dumped some insanely beautiful woman. Oh, really? The tennis player Caroline Wozniacki. Oh. He dumped her so he could focus on golf.
Wow. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I have a new strategy. I'm locked in.
All right, I'm locked in. I have my 10.
All right, locked in.
Let's do this.
So, Davo, you made a comment about you couldn't think of any players from the 21st century. In the top 10 list, only one of these players won a tournament in the 21st century.
Oh, hell.
Oh, I know who that is.
Me too. Okay.
Okay,
here
so
we go.
We're going to start at the bottom here with 7 PGA Championship wins. We've got Arnold Palmer.
Yay.
Sam Snead.
Yay.
Gene Sarazen.
No.
His last win was 1935.
Oh, wow. Just missed it.
Did anybody just answer Jones?
No.
Bobby Jones?
Yes,
Bobby
this
Jones?
is my theory. My last 4: Smith, Jones, Williams, Brown.
Well, you won with Jones.
I just picked the most common surnames I could think of.
His last win was 1930. Did anybody get Harry Vardon?
No.
Sure did not.
1914. Got Tom Watson with 8 wins.
Got
him.
No.
Gary Player with 9.
Got him.
Got him.
Ben Hogan with 9.
Oh, no.
Shoot.
I got Walter Hagen.
Should have known that.
Walter Hagen has 11.
Oh, I got him.
Don't know who that is.
Somebody named Tiger Woods.
Le Tigre.
With 15 total wins. And top of the list with 18 wins was Jack Nicklaus.
Golden Bear.
Lee Trevino isn't on the list.
Lee Trevino had 6 wins.
Oh.
Along with Nick Faldo and Phil Mickelson, who
there he is.
Mickelson's the only one that has a chance of breaking into this list right now, I think.
Yeah. Mickelson and Faldo are on my list. Shoot.
I got Vijay Singh.
They just missed it. I don't know where Singh is. He's
I got Jim Furyk and Fred Couples.
Oh, Jim Furyk.
And Greg Norman.
Oh, I forgot about Greg Norman. Was it the Shark?
The Shark.
Fred Couples lived in my dorm in college.
Oh, that's right. You had the legendary dorm.
We talked about
You stayed in UH.
All right. Andy, how many did you get?
I am very proud of coming up with 6.
6?
Andy.
That puts you at 195, and you're currently tied with Kells.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for playing.
I got 5.
5. That brings you to 205. You're currently in the lead. And Kells?
I got 8.
8 brings you to 275 points.
You golf clapped me.
I did.
Well, Andy, you got your wish. Davo did not win.
I didn't win.
Yeah, I came in 3rd again. I've been in the basement. I'm having my mail forwarded to the basement now. Apparently, this is my permanent location.
This used to be my playground.
Well, speaking for myself, Sensei, the mystery theme is super fun as an extra layer of intrigue to the game. Thank you very much for writing such a good quiz.
This was my wife's idea.
Well, thank you, Helen. And congratulations to Kels for stomping us, and congratulations to Andy for being here.
Being social. Good job.
Thanks.
So from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, I am your MC Dave-O with Kels.
I say, don't you know? You say you don't know. I say, take me out. Yeah.
And Andy.
I have a seat on the same old bench to watch the children play. You know, tomorrow is their future, but for me, it's just another day. They all gather around me. They seem to know my name. We laugh, tell a few jokes. It still doesn't ease my pain. So long, little brainers.
And the Sensei Neil.
Hello, meatbags. There are not many popular songs about golf. However, my enormous brain has discovered this classic by Bing Crosby. Straight down the middle. It went straight down the middle. Then it started to hook just a wee bit. That's when my caddy lost sight of it. That little white pellet has never been found to this day. But it went straight down the middle, like they say.
Signing off.
Greetings and salutations to all you good trivia people out there. I know what you're thinking. Hey, I really enjoyed this show. How can I get a little more? Well, here to help you out. You can look up these good people on Twitter at Ladle Brain, or if Facebook's more your deal, you can look them up at Brain Ladle Productions. Hey, they've even got their own webpage. It's brainladletrivia.com. Now, if you're feeling generous, you can join a Patreon, where if you donate $10 or more, you can even get yourself a fancy show invite. How about that? Until we meet again, this has been 44, and I'm glad you joined us. Hope I'm out.
All right, should we get rolling?
Does everybody sound good?
Yeah, do we sound good?
I sound great. La. Syphilis. Syphilis. Yeah, we're good.
Syphilis?
I don't know. It's an old sound check thing.
Sibilance, you goober.
Oh, it's syphilis.
Syphilis?
Sibilance?
Gonorrhea?
Sibilance.
It's like semblance.
Semblance. No idea.
Syphilis.
America's sweetheart Tom Hanks would not say syphilis several times into a microphone.
On the good ship, lollipop.
Was she the original Annie?
What's that?
Was she the original Annie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't.
She played.
No, I didn't think so. Did she?
Like the film Annie? Like the first? That wasn't her.
Boy,
I know she was Heidi once.
I'm not well versed in Shirley Temple's acting career. I just followed her as an ambassador to Czechoslovakia.
Right.
You know, I kind of got into her in her later period.
Her ambassadorial career far outstripped animal crackers in my soup.
Much cooler than. She made a couple trade deals. Whoa, I can read those over and over again. But
yeah, the last one was. I'll always know what you did last summer.
I heard Michael McDonald's going to do a fourth one. I keep forgetting what you did last summer.
I keep forgetting what you did last summer.
We've been playing now for 17 hours.
I don't think that's true.
We've been playing for an hour.
I've got 65 minutes on the recording machine here.
Oh, we're recording this? Crap.
For posterity, because people want to listen to it. Can you believe that?
It's a
people pay us to do it.
The magic of editing.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved. Nothing else matters.